everyone. Welcome to Glendale, Arizona. Along with Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski here for EA Sports. First home game of the regular season. You can just feel that energy here in front of this crowd tonight.
Fans are happy to see the players. Players are happy to be playing at home. It's really a fun night if it all goes well.
A sight every hockey fan can appreciate. It's a clean sheet of ice, and we are about to get underway. The Bruins start with possession as we are now underway. Boston's got the puck against the boards. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And he comes up with the save. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that one's turned away. Bergeron's won the draw. Shot from the point, and a great save. Slides it across to Ekman-Larsson. Knocked away. To his teammate. Makes the save with the glove. Slides the puck down low. And that's picked off.
Rask has taken over the goaltending position in Boston for some time now. That's a really nice save.
Here's a chance right in the slot. Put it on the post. And that goes off a player in front. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Reaches out and pokes it away. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Tkachuk's got it in the corner. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Moves it to Ekman-Larsson. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead.
I want to go back to that chance we had just a moment ago. The goalie reads the play well, makes a great save on a really good scoring chance.
Krejci's won a big draw on their own end. And as he stumbles, he coughs up the puck. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Arizona's got possession here in the neutral zone. Here's a pass down low. Moves it quickly over to Dvorak. Blocked in front. Handles the puck. Rips it big time. Stop with the glove. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Boston's across the blue line. Boston's on the attack. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. There's the whistle as the puck heads out of play. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Oh, did you hear that? That was a car crash out there. From the point, and the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Carlo's got it across the line. Huge steal at his own end. And that one's stopped. Arizona's got a hold of it against the wall. Into the corner of the attacking area. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And he makes the save. From one end of the blue line to the other. Bennett's got the puck. There's the physical side. And now he moves it quickly to Ritchie. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Coyotes gain possession along the wall. Rocks them. Oh, great read on the play. Miller's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And here comes the judgment from the official. Chaput's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Pretty easy call for the referee to make as you're fishing around for the puck. He's focused in on the play, and when the player goes down, his hand will go up.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
And if you're one of these power play guys, James, you can't wait now. It's your first opportunity of the night. You get out on the power play, you want to make a difference.
Makes the save as he got a blocker on it.
reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Special teams coming up huge on that goal.
They take advantage of having the extra man by moving the puck quickly. That's a beautiful goal. Now that's just critical. You control the puck off the face-off, and before the penalty killers can really get set, you've worked the puck for a shot. This time it's in the net.
The Bruins have to be loving this start.
You'd love for every start on the road to be this good. The early goal, a good couple of first shifts. Now you want to push through this first period.
Boston's got it in their own zone. Here they are on the attack. Quick pass to Chychrun. Chychrun's got the puck along the wing. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Lets it go from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Boston's offense is off to a good start here in the early goings. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Sends the pass over. Pasternak's got it along the wing. Angles it over to Stepan. Takes it across the blue line. Along the half wall with the puck. Shot, and that's blocked. Here's a short pass to Pasternak. Slides the puck over. Quick feed to Krug. Puck sent across the blue line.
McAvoy's got the puck now. He had the go-ahead goal earlier.
Rister trying to get the puck away from the Inferno here. Ekman Larsson's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! Brady Tkachuk!
Really nice play. Quick pass on the tape and into the net. So quickly the goalie can't get closed up and make the save.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Feeds the puck over to Krejci. Moves the puck along the half wall. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end.
48 seconds.
Moves the puck. And now he angles it across to Lyubushkin. He scores! Well, they say good things come to those who wait.
Well, he's been waiting, that's for sure. He got through his rookie year with nothing, but now he's got one on the board. Just 20 seconds apart, that's a pair of goals.
You take a timeout here on the other side.
I would have taken one then, and I'd take another one now. I don't think the goaltender gets a look at this at all, James. He just drops into the butterfly. He's hoping the thing hits him through that traffic.
Arizona's been preaching better starts. They've got that with a one-goal lead, Ray.
They've got the lead. It's in the first period. There's lots of game left, but their coaches are talking about staying on the front foot to be aggressive.
Shot in front. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Time of the goal. 4 minutes, 4 seconds.
Boston's had chances, but here they are trailing in this one. And a solid job tying up his opponent. And they'll dump it in. Arizona's got the puck along the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lyubushkin. With possession along the wall. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Dvorak swooping in on the attack. Right to the middle. Thunderous hit. You can hear it all the way from up here.
Lots of times I miss playing, James. That's not one of them. I like I'm in a suit right now. That one hurt.
Still early on in this frame. James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. It's 2-1. Coyotes won it in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Nordstrom. Puck dumped in. They'll get a fresh defensive pairing out there. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves it to Demers. And now it's over to Borowiecki. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. On the doorstep, backhander. There's another stop.
Yeah, pretty good positioning here, James. He makes the 2 stops back-to-back.
Arizona's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Soderberg. And that one's broken up. Ritchie's picking up steam. And the officials stop the play as the puck hits off the ice.
Boston's focus is to be the most physical team in this game. They have been on the front foot physically, but they're trailing. They're going to have the puck a little more.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. It's a 2-1 game. Puck scooped up by Chara. Quick pass to Kasha. They've got numbers. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that one's broken up. Kasha's lugging the puck. Big hit.
Well, he's going to have to pick himself up, but then he's got to go get his twig, which is slid all the way over there before he can get back into play. Wow, did the ice get small for him? There's nowhere to go, and he had to absorb this huge hit.
Bergeron's won possession. Marchand's got it into offensive territory. Slides the puck ahead to Tkachuk. Picked up along the boards by Ekman Larsson. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes the feed. Into the corner now. And that puck leaves the zone. Dishes it to Tkachuk. Takes the feed. On the attack along the boards. Takes that pass back at the point. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Hey, buddy, you got the lead. Play safe.
Ahead of steam now towards the front. Knocked away. Here's a short pass to Bergeron. Makes the save. Sends a pass over. Tkachuk's got it on the offensive end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Quick feed to McAvoy. Tries to get it over to Lyubushkin. Fisher's got it against the boards. And now he moves it to Ekman Larsson. Comes up on the blocker save. Marchand's gaining momentum. They've got the defense outnumbered. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Takes a shot, denied by the goaltender. Back to the point it goes. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Pass to Ekman Larsson. Over the line they come. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Now he takes it over the line. Moves it to Krislik. And now he tries to get it across to Krejci. Shot comes up with the stop.
Early on, this game looks like roller derby out there. Everybody's just crashing into whoever's nearest.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, it's 2-1. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. And he slides it quickly to Borowiecki. Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Slides that one right across the blue line. And it's a quick pass to Krejci. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Puck moved over to Grabner. Grabner's going to play it against the half wall. Here comes the sentence. DeBrusk's been nabbed for tripping.
Funny, coaches always tell you get your stick on the puck, and then when you try and the guy trips up, they tell you get your stick out of there. You kind of stop.
Arizona sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
I always felt on the power play the first one was really important for any team. If you stumble around on the first power play, guys start to press as you get more and more of them through the game.
Scores! The power play delivers big time!
Puck move quickly, the players move quickly. That's a terrific goal, taking advantage of the extra man. Effective power play there. They move the puck around, and they're able to find him right in the middle of the slot.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Moves it quickly over to Demers. Pumps the puck away. Slides the puck to Nordstrom. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Carries it in. Nice pass. Shuts him down. Takes the pass. Puck is dumped in. That'll allow the defensive pairings to switch things up. Quick pass to Coyle. Receives the pass. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a short pass to Dvorak. The Coyotes will play it in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Now a quick pass to Krug. Wrists one in close. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a reaction. Quick feed to Lyubushkin. Handles the puck. Slides it back to the blue line. Right in front with the shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Lyubushkin's got the puck. Wow. Scores!
James, you might as well put both goalies in the other net there. That's 4 in a row for him. That's a scorer's goal right there. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry. He's so tight to the net, he has to get rid of it before the goalie can readjust.
The Bruins still have time to get back into it here in this first period. They've had the opportunities, just can't score. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Grisick's got it along the wing. Sends the pass over. Moves it to Kasha. Denied by the goaltender. All right, Ray. Is he thinking about it now?
Oh, there's no way he's not. I had 9 of these, 9 hat tricks. And when you get the second one, it's really kind of the only thing you're thinking about.
Krejci's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Throws it in. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Pass across to DeBrusk. And he slides it quickly to Kasha. Tries to get it to Hannikainen. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Passes the puck over to Pasternak. Takes a shot and rings the iron. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Jabs the puck away. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Handles it along the blue line. Takes a shot and makes the save. Boston's had the scoring opportunities, but they still find themselves behind in the first. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Marchand. Along the half wall with the puck. Move to the middle. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Dialed in on that stop. Quick pass to Bergeron. Levels him with the hit. Arizona's got a hold of it against the wall.
He's down on the ice. Their trainer is already standing on top of the boards. It looks like he's going to come over and help them as soon as they blow this down. Bergeron's still trying to shake off the effects of this hit. He really took a thump there. Bergeron's injury clearly is a leg injury, lower body. You see him hopping down the tunnel towards the locker room to get some treatment.
We'll try to get an update from the media relations department here shortly. Boston's regained possession of the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Arizona's got the puck along the wall. Into the offensive zone.
Oh, he's got 2 goals already. You know he's feeling it right now. He's carrying the puck, but I gotta believe he's thinking about a 3rd one.
Tosses it to Ritchie. Picks off the feed.
Once in a while, you've got to take some risk to try and get your team back in the game. He turns the puck over trying that there.
Dumps it in. Slides it diagonally to Ritchie. Fires it into the offensive zone. Great hand-eye contact on the play. Works it across to Labushkin. Nice dish from the left wing. Chaput's got it in the offensive zone. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Here's a chance. What a play defensively to block that. Takes the pass from the left wing. There's the collision. Moves the puck along the half wall. Great heads-up play by the defender. Oh, here we go. With the stop. Taken along the wall by Kasha. Here's a backhand. Great reflexes, another save.
That's why a goalie can never relax. He makes one stop. Now he's got to be sharp to make another.
With possession along the wall. And that carrots off a stick. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Strong use of the body. And the defenders come up with the puck. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Closes the gap along the wall.
That became the end of the road there. The power forward really used his weight and laid out a good hit.
Here they come on the attack. Puts it to the front of the net. And there's the save. Puck grab by Osterley. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides the puck over. Wrist shot from the slot. It's in! He scores!
Get rid of that puck in a hurry from that spot on the ice. You're in the high slot, you're open, but you know everybody's converging on you.
The Bruins need to find a way to answer back here in this first period. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. With the stop. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Back at the point, they set it up. Long reach breaks up the momentum. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here's a short pass to Corrali. Stepan's got it through the neutral zone. Takes the feed from the left side. And now he angles it across to Ekman-Larsson. And that's picked off. Corrali's carrying it ahead. Quick feed to Ritchie. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Here's an odd man rush. Breakaway.
Kachuk's hungry for that.
And he comes up with a big stop.
I can't do it better than that, James. That's a great stop.
Quick feed down low. And now he moves it quickly to Borowiecki. Comes up with the stop.
Don't forget, our team store is your one-stop shop for everything. You can get new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and more in our team store.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Arizona's now up by 4. Good read by the winger as the two setters tie up. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Sends the pass down low. Moves it to Krejci. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Looks to get the puck over to Krug. Takes a shot. Blocker save. Scooped up along the wall by Krejci. Moves it quickly over to McAvoy. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Centering pass. He scores!
2 goals on the night for him. They've really been effective forechecking, a keep up with this. He's close to the net, but he's still able to have enough room to beat the goaltender.
And it looks like the hockey equivalent of going to the bullpen's happening here as they're going to change goaltenders.
He can't get over to the bench quick enough. Now he can get rid of that mask, throw in a ball hat, wrap a towel around his neck, and try and relax. This has been a rotten night for him.
Boston still down here in the first despite the multiple scoring opportunities. Richardson's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Arizona's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass to Krug. On the attack along the boards. The Coyotes gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Bushkin. Dumps it in. Feeds the puck up to Ritchie. Carries it across the line. Arizona's got the puck. Puck picked up by Bennett. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass to Ritchie. And he comes up with it.
Get that slop out of here. He makes the stop, and there's no rebound. Off in the corner it is.
Rocked him. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Arizona's got the puck along the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone.
Coaches weren't happy with that one while they're up in the game.
Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Knocked away. Picked up along the wall by Chara. Stones him in front.
He's not going to face many more high-danger chances than that, but he snares that attempt. It's been a great night for him. He's got 2 goals already, but you know he'd love to pull a hat trick out, see if he can get a 3rd one.
Is the 3rd the easiest or the hardest?
Oh, it's the hardest for sure. Who knows if you're going to get another chance in a game.
Gets in front of it.
I think through traffic like that, you're just hoping the thing hits you.
From the left side, takes it at center. Huge steal in his own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. A big-time double G. Great glove. Boston's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scores! What a counterpunch.
Wow, that didn't take very long. After giving up a goal, they get right back onto the attack. The defensive team can't get control of the puck off this faceoff. It ends up into the shooter's hands, and he beats the goaltender.
The Bruins continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Grabner's caught up with the hook, and the official saw it. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. Time for the official to pass down his sentence. Ritchie's getting 2 for hooking.
I guess at a certain point you got to let the guy go, but he worries that he's out of position, so he tries to slow him down with a hook.
Pretty cut and dry call. Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Once you get a power play goal early in a game, you start to feel pretty good about yourself. Now you get another opportunity, you feel like you're going to score for sure.
And that's another power play marker.
Oh, the power play coach is going to be pumped here. They have done some extra work on the power play over the last 10 days or so, really paying off tonight. I think this goalie's going to look up at the clock and see just exactly how much time is melted away. It's going from bad to worse for these guys.
Late goings of this period. Arizona's offense is showing no signs of slowing down as they have extended this blowout. Taken by Chychrun. Here's a short pass to Chychrun. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Arizona's got possession here in the offensive zone. And makes the save.
15 minutes, 59 seconds.
Boston still trailing here in this opening period despite excellent scoring opportunities in the offensive zone. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker. Save made by the goalie.
Quick work. He makes 1 and 2 saves in a row.
Moves the puck over to Ritchie. Chychrun's moving the puck through his own zone and manages to clear the zone. The Coyotes have it against the wall. Quick pass across to Tkachuk. Moves the puck. Move to the middle. Here he is, wristed on net. He scores!
Hard to get him much quicker than that. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
This is where you want run time here in hockey, right?
This game can't end quick enough. They're getting pounded. He's probably got about 2 seconds from the time that puck's delivered to find it. He can't see it, so he drops into the butterfly and hopes it hits him.
Boston's down despite numerous scoring opportunities here late in the first. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. With possession along the wall. And he slides it quickly to McAvoy. Puck sent over to Hinostroza. Hinostroza's got it against the boards. Rips it on net. Oh, absolutely owns the crease tonight. Moves right to the middle. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quick feed to Dvorak. Borowiecki's got it across the line. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end.
No need to be risky with the puck when your team's winning the game.
That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards out there. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Hinostroza.
I didn't see that coming. Sorry, James. Jumped in on you there, but that hit was huge as the play was just moving along.
Pass stolen in the open ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Misses. It was right there, Ray.
Oh, it's such a great chance, and he doesn't get the shot on net.
Takes the feed. That goes off a twig. Penalty coming up here as the play is stopped. And he's off to the box for 2 for tripping.
Not much of an argument there. A stick between the player's feet.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
I like what they've done on the power play previously here, and so they really want to duplicate what they've done. They have to be aware the penalty killers will probably change approach. They have to be sharp for that.
Coyle's going to play it against the half wall. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Picked up along the boards by Chara. Takes a shot, and that one's turned away. And now it's grabbed by Nordstrom. Arizona's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed to Hinostroza. Boston's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Moves it to Chychrun. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Carlos stick handling in his own zone. Takes it across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Coyle. Coyle's got the puck. Moved to the middle, and that one's broken up. Into the offensive end now. Here's a chance. Big save.
Soderberg's got to know right before he takes this hit that he's going to get run over.
Getting into the later stages of this period. Stepan's won the draw. And it's a quick pass to Tkachuk. Gobbles that puck up with his chest. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Tkachuk's taking it from his own end. And that's broken up with a stick in front. There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. Kachuk's going to the box for tripping. Played with fire, he got burned, Ray.
He's digging around for the puck, and sometimes you just get caught. This time the player goes down, and he's got to go to the box.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck to Stepan. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick pass to Stepan. Richardson's got it along the wing. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Osterley. Puts it on net from the point. Blocked in traffic.
Oh, I like this, James. They've really cycled the puck well on this shift. Now they can hold it, and you put the pressure on the defenders. Eventually, they pull you down, or you get a great chance.
Pasternak swooping in on the attack. And that goes off a player. Now a quick pass to Miller. Shot, and with just seconds to spare, they get a goal here to close things out.
You got to look at it from both ways. That's a real kick in the pants for the team that gave up the goal. But what a boost of energy for them to score this late in the period. Goaltender's playing the percentages here, James. He drops into the butterfly, but he leaves the top of the net open. Gets beat up over the stick side.
The Bruins must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Here they are on the attack, and that one's stopped. And as the penalty expires, they'll go to work now on the man advantage. Gets it out of his own end. Moves it over to Krug. And that wraps up the first period here.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest, where one lucky fan will shoot a puck from center ice to try and win an exciting prize.
And while both teams get a refresher, we'll take one ourselves heading into the second period. Second period set to get underway. Arizona's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Knocked away. Arizona's got possession while undermanned and manages to clear the zone. Slides it quickly to Marchand. Handles the puck at the point. Stopped by the goaltender. Referee signaling for a penalty. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. Krejci's going off for hooking.
I hated taking these penalties. It meant that I was out of position a little bit, and you have to do something in desperation.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
The last couple of years, we've seen different strategy 4-on-4 come into the game. What is apparent, when you get the puck, you keep it. You'll move it and hold it till the great chance opens up.
Takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
Quick feed to Stepan. Sends it over, and he makes the save. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides it to Coyle. That's intercepted. And he gains the zone here. Moves it to Grabner. An opportunity for some power play time now as he steps back out onto the ice. And he slides it quickly to Carlo. Right in the slot. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Puts it on net. Traps that puck tight into his chest. And we're going to get a whistle here. Lots of time left in this period. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Puck scooped up by Corrali. And now it's over to Miller. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Stopped by the goaltender. Pokes it away in his own end. Pushes it across to Hinostroza. Tkachuk's got it into offensive territory. Moves it quickly over to Demers. Quick feed down low. And that's picked off in front. On the attack along the boards. Quick pass to Corrali. Trying to shake loose. All alone. Chase right in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah, he's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice. He makes the stop and pushes it away.
Coughs up possession of the puck. Rings the iron. Over the line they come. Puts it towards the net. The easy glove save by Fleury. Boston's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. Back underway as he wins the draw. He scores!
Wow, this can be something that changes your year around. You get a few bounces like this, or you don't get a few bounces like this. The puck's off the post in the net. Centermen practice face-offs at the end of every practice. This time the defensive guy loses position. The puck ends up on the shooter's stick, and he rifles it by the goaltender.
Boston's got one here in the second. They need many more to follow, though.
Yeah, but they've got to start somewhere, I guess. Something positive, something to build on, but it's been a pretty rotten game for them so far.
Here's a short pass to Chychrun.
They don't score on the power play, but they accomplish a little bit here. They melt some time off the clock. They don't need the goal, but they don't want to make any big mistakes.
Ekman Larsson's got it in the offensive zone. Lets one go. Deflected in front. Makes the save. Boston's looking to convert on some of these chances. They've had plenty of opportunities, but have been snake-bitten thus far. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Shot denied by the goaltender. The Bruins have had more scoring opportunities to this point, but they continue to trail early in this second period. Krejci's won it off the faceoff. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Arizona's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Sends it over to Soderberg. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Centering pass. Misses the net.
You don't get the puck dead center very often. He's got to capitalize.
You wonder if that'll come back to haunt them.
Well, after that hit, he's slowly working his way to the bench. He is not feeling very good.
Back to the blue line. And now he moves it to Hannikainen. Sends a pass over. Oh, he'll feel that one. He says, let's get physical on that play. Quick feed to Nordstrom. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to Ritchie. Another save. Oh, and another big stop. Moves it to Soderberg. Soderberg's got it on the offensive end. Sends it down low. Hannikainen's got it deep in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Osterley. Here's a shot blocked in traffic. Taken along the wall by Hannikainen. Blocker save, and he's showing up big time tonight. Boston still trailing in this one despite numerous shots on goal. Good read by the winger as the two setters tie up. Corrali's the victim of a hook penalty coming up. Here comes the call from the official. Hooking the call and maybe a little sell job along the way.
A little bit, but the player's got to move his feet. As soon as you stop, if it's even close, you're going to get nabbed.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
Well, you can tell these guys must be bubbling with confidence here, James, because they've already scored on the power play tonight. And so they get another...
Puts it off the post. Here's the chance to set up now. Quick pass to Marchand. And now he angles it across to Marchand. Comes up with the stop. On their heels, trying to get it out of their own end. And that one fired right into the bench.
The defenders can regroup right now. That's a long time they've been chasing the puck around in their zone. They look like they've got nothing left in the tank.
Boston's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. Clearing attempt. Off his own teammate, no luck.
Now, wrong place, wrong time. The puck stays in the zone.
Through center along the wing. Here's a short pass to Krejci. Puck grabbed by Marchand. Ekman Larsson's got the puck in his own zone. Gets it out of his own end. Pasternak's got control of it now behind the cage. Pass back to the point. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. And manages to clear the zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Krug. Carries it in. That's a solid hit. Puck picked up by McAvoy.
Now that thing sounded like a car crash when those two guys came together. He took the bad end of that hit. Now he needs some help at the bench.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Gets it out of his own end. Slides it on over to Coyle. Sends it across. Flips it at the net. And that shot dies in traffic. And manages to clear the zone. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come on the attack. Here's the pass. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And now it's over to McAvoy. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Lays into the body on the play. Gets it out of his own end. Boston's got the puck behind the net. The Bruins' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Immediately, this becomes really frustrating, but as they go back to the bench, the power play will look at that and say, we did a lot of good things. We do that again the next time, we're going to score. Krejci's still trying to shake off the effects of this hit. He really took a thump there.
Boston's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Log jam in front, that's broken up. And the puck departs the zone. The Coyotes get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Centering pass! Stopped by the goaltender. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Nice pass. Takes the shot off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right between the eyes. Now he takes it over the line. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And now he moves it to Krejci. Arizona's looking to break out of their own end. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Wrist shot from the slot. Gives them nothing in front.
High-quality chance, high-quality save.
Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Boston's looked good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
There's a right time for every play. That's not it when you're ahead.
Here's a shot. Big stop by the keeper.
Really sharp. Never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
Boston's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Rich is carrying it ahead. Looks to set up at the point now. Knocked away. Up along the wing. Tries to feed it over to Fisher. Along the half wall with the puck. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Quick feed to Fisher. Takes the feed at the point. Moves it to Borowiecki. With the blast. Oh, an even better save. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Gets it to the other point. Moves the puck along the half wall. Denied by the goaltender. Scooped up along the wall by Edmund Larson. Feeds the puck to Soderberg. Moves it quickly over to Grabner. With possession along the wall. Grabner's got it against the boards. Halak's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Boston's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Moves the puck down low. And now he tries to get it across to Nordstrom. They've got numbers. Slides it across. Slides the puck down low. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Into the offensive zone. And now he angles it across to Lyubushkin. Here he is, shot right in front, and makes the save. Takes the feed at the back end. He scores!
3 goals, the hat trick's in the bag. Here come the Hats. What a great feeling as this place is jumping. Really good work here in the offensive zone. They don't score early, but they stay on it. They retrieve the puck again. They get a couple of chances. They wear them out, and eventually they score.
Well, this play's still buzzing about what we just saw. First career hat trick.
I don't think anybody, even the players, realize how much has to go right to get 3 goals in one game.
Quick pass to Carlo. Hammers the shot. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play.
Just misses the net, but really the scoring chance is not dangerous if you can't get the puck at the goaltender.
Carries it across the line. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a short pass to Marchand. It's a 2-on-1. Arizona's got the puck along the wall. Taken by McAvoy. Feeds it down low. Here's a blast. Denies him on the slapper. The Bruins have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. With the stop. And the parade to the penalty box will continue as play is called for yet another penalty. A little ruthless aggression proves costly here, boarding the call.
Yeah, sometimes I think, James, that penalty is all about the sound it makes when you rattle the boards.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
Lots of times you practice the power play, it looks great in practice, then you get it into the game and it looks terrible. That's not been the case. They've been outstanding with the man advantage tonight.
Great chance in front, and the stick gets a piece of it.
Smothered that in close chance.
Lets it go, turns him away. Puts it up front, here's a blast. What a shot, he scores!
Oh man, the goalie thought he had this covered, James. You can tell from his body language. When it beats him, it's the post that goes in. That's just a minute between goals.
Well, in the immortal words of Roberto Duran, no loss here. This is one-sided now.
Yeah, it's not going to end quick enough for them either. They are getting hammered. This drives coaches crazy. Everybody's staring at the player behind the net. He's only dangerous if you turn the net around. The dangerous guy's in front of the net. Oh yeah, he's the guy that scored.
Arizona's been dominant tonight as they make their way back to center.
They have scored almost at will, in particular here in the second period.
And now it's grabbed by Chara.
Power play by number 8.
Handles the puck from the left side.
Assisted by number 12.
Takes the pass. And that's broken up. Along the wing up the neutral zone.
9 minutes, 51 seconds.
Receives the pass. Handles the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Carlo. Here's a chance. That's wide of the net.
No, he's got to get that on target. That's a scoring chance, and he doesn't even make the goaltender make a save.
All right, Ray. Is he thinking about it now?
Oh, there's no way he's not. I had 9 of these, 9 hat tricks, and when you get the second one, it's really kind of the only thing you're thinking about.
Quick feed to Coyle. Takes that pass back at the point. McAvoy's going to play it against the half wall. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Into the corner. Move to the middle. And now it's over to Borowiecki. Grabner's got the puck. Just a simple save by Halak.
Yeah, he makes a nice save here with the glove, as you mentioned, but he's able to hang on to it. That's a tough save from this position on the ice.
Boston's looked good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Ritchie's got it across the line. Excellent stick work on the play. Sends it quickly to Borowiecki. Out front, turns it away.
Had to be sharp. That's a grade A chance.
Moves it to Soderberg. Moves it around along the half wall. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Sends the pass over. Nordstrom's got it along the wing. Now over to Soderberg. Oh, what a beautiful glove save!
He ran right through him on that hit. Lined him up, timed it perfectly.
Boston's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And the net comes off. We get a whistle here, stopping play. Here in the back half of this period, while the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Dished on over to Marchand. And now he moves it quickly to Pasternak. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat.
Not a bad look as there's some open ice. He turns it over, though.
On the attack along the boards. Lets it fly. That's blocked. And now he moves it to Fisher. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. There's a shot. Arizona's gained possession along the boards. Puts it in deep. Boston's got the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Marchand. Solid check to slow him down. Slides the puck over to Pasternak. There's the whistle, and a penalty is coming up on this one. He's going off for tripping, Ray.
Reaching in for the puck, and he gets his stick caught in their feet.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
I don't think their power play's been very good tonight, James, even though they have been on the board with it.
It scores!
The power play had cashed in earlier. They do so again here. Really nice effort with the extra man. The power play was patient. They worked around until they found the best shot. But if they don't have that traffic in front of the net, it's not going to matter. The puck goes through the traffic, past the goalie, and they've got a power play goal.
The Bruins needed that one as they get back to center ice.
They need a lot more than that. It's really been a poor performance by them so far.
Stepan's won it. Puck scooped up by Chychrun. And now he tries to get it across to Stepan. Boston's grabbed a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Krejci. Moves it quickly over to Chara. The Coyotes have it from their own end. Quick pass to Tkachuk. Slides the puck over. And it's a quick pass to Stepan. Moves the puck. Krejci's got it along the boards. He got all of that hit. Arizona's got the puck along the boards. Now a quick pass to Tkachuk. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Feeds it over to Krejci. Takes it across the blue line. Fires it on net. And there's the save. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Here's a short pass to McAvoy. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Look out, here's a 2-on-0. And he comes up with a big stop on the breakaway.
Almost like the shooter waited and the opening never came.
There's the whistle, icing the call.
I want to get another look at this one, James. This looks like it hurts. I'm glad I'm in a suit here.
Boston's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. Scoops up the puck here. Quick feed to Krug. Puck dumped in. Arizona's got it behind the net. Richardson's got it through center. Picks off the pass. And he serves it across to Ritchie. Sends it in deep. Arizona's got the puck along the wall. Puck grabbed by Demers. Puck picked up by Chaput. Great poise here as he gets it back. Puts it on net. That goes wide. Here's a blast. Way too much congestion blocks that. Nordstrom swooping in on the attack. Ritchie's got it to the side. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Battle along the boards. Arizona's got the puck behind the net. Sends it ahead to Hannikainen. Passes it to Ritchie. And he slides it quickly to Miller. Here's a shot. Too many bodies in the way. Slides the puck across to Fisher. Takes the feed. Pushes it across to Hiddestroza. From point blank. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Passes right to the front. Can't connect. Taken by Krejci. Pasternak's got it into offensive territory. Angles it over to Dvorak. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a howitzer at the net. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. He got all of that one. Tries to get the puck over to Krejci. Takes the feed. Dvorak's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a chance right in the slot. Denies it in front.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job. Pasternak's trying to brace himself. He knows the hit's coming, but man, does he get leveled.
Just here in the late stages of this frame. Back underway, and they take possession here and on fire.
Sometimes it's just your night. You shoot the puck, it goes in the net. He's had an unbelievable evening. While off the face-off, that snaps back cleanly. The one-timer is pounded into the net. If you've got a couple of centers that could win face-offs, this gives you some options on the draw. This time, it's one quick win, and it's in the net.
The Coyotes don't seem to want this period to end here in the late stages of the second.
No, this is fun time now. They're playing four lines and just rolling over top of them.
Slides it diagonally to Tkachuk. Here's a shot with the stop. Grabbed along the boards by McAvoy. Gets it over to Corelli. Sends a pass over. Big play inside the defensive zone. Back to the point it goes. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Moves the puck to Tkachuk. And now it's grabbed by Stepan. Nice pass. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Over the line they come. Moves it to Hannikainen. Puck scooped up by Tkachuk. Comes up with the stop. Puck grabbed by McAvoy. Moves it quickly over to Nordstrom. Right to the middle. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection.
Oh, sometimes you think you got lots of room to make a move. Not there. He got closed down and hammered. What a hit.
In the final moments of this period, Arizona's clicking on all cylinders tonight. They've added to the lead, and this is a total rout. And now he angles it across to Grabner. Sends it in on the attack. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Chara's got it on the offensive end. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end.
It's hard not to take a chance when you're behind in the game. He turns that puck over, trying to make something out of nothing.
Along the half wall with the puck. And they can't connect. Boston's got the puck. Slides the puck across to Nordstrom. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Laying the body. Puck picked up by Nordstrom. With some momentum driving towards the net. Takes the pass. Puts it on net. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it.
Goalie burps up this rebound here. It comes right back into the shooting area, and the rebound is put away.
Boston's back to center ice. What's the message here? Because there's still a long way to go.
I don't think anybody looks too far ahead. You got one goal, try and get another, try and get yourself within shouting distance.
Whacks it into the offensive zone. Boston's got it from behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Pasternak. Moves the puck along the half wall. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Here's a pass down low. Pasternak's got it along the boards. Off a stick. Arizona's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Gets the puck in deep. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Carries it in. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Tremendous use of the body on the play. Quick pass to Dvorak. Slides it back to the blue line. From the slot, stopped by the goaltender. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Fisher's got it in the corner and tries to make a diagonal pass to Dvorak. Great heads-up play by the defender. Can't keep a hold of it. Here's a short pass to Hinostroza. To his teammate. Stones him in front.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
One too many moves. The shot might have been there, but the puck's off his stick.
Taken by Miller. Quick feed to Krug. And he can't hang on after that hit. Great balance as he scoops it back up. Sent into the offensive zone. Arizona's got it behind the net. Great read, comes up with it. Takes it across the blue line. Puts it on net. No room for that one to get through. Here they come on the attack. And nearing the final minute of the second.
In the second period.
With possession along the wall. Gets in front of it. And another stop.
No time to take a breath. He made that first stop, and then the puck turns around on him again.
Centered out in front. And makes the save. Slides the puck to Grabner. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Stopped with ease. Unloads it, and a great save. A little banging and crashing now. The Bruins have it in the offensive end. Hammers the shot. He scores. Deuce is wild for him now.
Well, that makes your night. I'll tell you, it's great to score one. You get a second one. It's such a run.
Thinking Hattie yet?
Oh, he should be. I mean, he's got two in the bag already. I'll tell you one guy that would be thinking Hattie. Me. The goaltender never picks this up. There's so many people in front of the net. But how does the puck get through all of those people without hitting a body or a stick? It is a seeing eye shot.
Boston's got one here in the second. They need many more to follow, though.
Yeah, but they've got to start somewhere, I guess. Something positive, something to build on, but it's been a pretty rotten game for them so far.
Charlie McAvoy.
Hannikainen's got it against the boards.
David Pastrnak.
Hammers one, and that goes off the iron and stays out. Boston's grabbed a hold of the puck and manages to clear the zone. Receives the pass. Here's a blast. Horn sounds, bringing the second period to an end.
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check out our team website for video highlights, player features, and great merchandise from our online store.
Third period just around the corner. Ray and I will be ready to bring all the action in moments. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Well, let's see what this third period can offer at what has been a score fest thus far. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
Arizona's able to see the finish line now. Here into the third period with a comfortable lead. Just don't start giving away chances.
It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
That didn't go according to plan. The puck is trying to be cleared away, and he ends up shooting it right past his own goalie.
Boston's got to be thinking more and more offense here now in the third.
No reason to sit back. You're in a hole here. You need goals, and you need lots of them. Attack.
Krejci's won the draw here in the open ice. McAvoy's going to play it against the half wall. Knocked away. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Tkachuk's in good shape here, but he ends up losing the puck and overhandled.
Lets it fly, and that one's turned away. And off the save, that one goes into the crowd for a souvenir. We're still in the early stages of this period. Boston's got to try to find a way to get some offense going. Still trailing by 3 goals. And now it's grabbed by Hinostroza. Hinostroza's got the puck. The Bruins have it against the wall. And the defenders come up with the puck. Gets the puck over to Dvorak. Lays the body. Moves it to Coyle. And he slides it quickly to Carlo. The one-time rocket can't get it to go. Handles the puck. Arizona's got it along the wall. Centering pass. And that one's broken up. Halak's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Boston's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Moves it quickly over to Grabner. Grabner's going to play it to the corner. Puts it on net. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Quick pass to Ritchie. Moves it around along the half wall. A chance on goal. Gets a glove on it to make the stop.
Whoa, there's another good scoring chance turned away, this time with the glove. What a nice stop.
Boston's had a lot of good looks on goal, but they still trail early in the third. Krejci's won the draw here in the offensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Big-time defensive play. Into the offensive end now. Uses the force on that hit. Play rolls on. Sends the pass over. Slides the puck over. And it's a quick pass to McAvoy. Easily turned aside by Fleury. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Oh, he's on it there. Both saves are really good ones.
The Coyotes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Solid hit on that play.
He's doing the best he can here. He just wants to get himself off the ice as quickly as he can. Looks like he's on the limp here a little bit.
And he gains the zone here. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. And that one's stopped. He scores! Jumps all over his rebound and puts it in.
Bang, bang, shot off the goalie. The puck falls down and the shooter's the one that gets to the rebound, and he puts it in.
Arizona's goal-scoring abilities have been on full display so far this evening and here in the third.
Really impressive display. They've moved the puck well, skated, really forechecked. Well, there's really nothing they haven't done tonight.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Quick feed, and that clangs off the iron. Straight up up the middle. Here they come. Zero fear. He scores!
Well, the only way he's stopping this one is if it hits him. As soon as the shooter went to shoot it, the goaltender dropped into the butterfly. He's looking around that traffic, hoping he can find it.
Boston's back at center ice. They have a long way to go still here, though, Ray.
Yeah, get your scorers out there, James. Don't worry about the defensive end of the ice. You need goals.
Richardson's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Puck dumped in, and the forwards will head off.
By number 25, Brandon Harlow.
Dumps it into the O-zone.
55 seconds.
Richardson stick handling in his own zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Right out front, and he makes the save. Moves it to Ritchie. Chara's carrying it ahead. Moves the puck. Chara's got it along the wing. Move to the middle. Scores!
Hey, you just stopped thinking about the first goal. Now you got another. That's 30 seconds apart.
Buckle up, everybody. We're not done yet.
Wow, they've got some energy now. I like how quickly he got this puck off his stick in the high slot. He moved around, find some clean ice, and then beat the goaltender.
Boston's narrowed the gap here in the third, but still a long way to go, Ray.
James, this is still way down the road to even this game up. But if you get one, maybe you get another. Maybe they get nervous.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Puts it to the front of the net. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, a clutch save.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save.
Centering pass. He scores! And this place is going bananas. They know what the moment's all about.
Well, I guess we know who the first star's probably going to be. That's 3 for him tonight. I don't think the goaltender gets a look at this at all, James. He just drops into the butterfly. He's hoping the thing hits him through that traffic.
Well, this place still buzzing. They finally got the ice clear of all the hats. How hard is it to score in the first place, Ray?
Well, the other guys are trying pretty hard, so it's not very easy to score, but to have a night where it all goes right, you remember these.
What a moment. There's a collision. Solid body contact. Slides it across to Ritchie. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Well, he's got 2. Do you think he can get 3? He's never had that in the game before.
Lots of time left in this period. Arizona's really put the squeeze on here, now up by 3. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Takes the feed. Handles it along the blue line. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, and that goes wide.
I'm going to have to get both hands out to count the number of misses he's had tonight. What a long evening.
And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Puck scooped up by Fleury. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Bruins have created numerous scoring chances, but they've just run into a hot goalie tonight here early in this third period. Coyotes won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Boston's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. Coyotes won the draw. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Takes the feed. Sends a pass over. Krug's playing it along the line. From the back of the cage with the puck. Slides the puck down low. Sends it out right in front, and the redirect goes awry.
Oh, I like this, James. They've really cycled the puck well on this shift. Now they can hold it, and you put the pressure on the defenders. Eventually, they pull you down or you get a great chance.
Carries it across the line. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Now he takes it over the line. Moves it quickly over to Dvorak. Big save.
Well, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
Boston's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Arizona's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass.
There's a right time for every play. That's not it when you're ahead.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Makes the save. And they'll dump it in. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes it across the blue line. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
He's got good hands, but I think he overdoes it a bit here. Now he doesn't have the puck anymore.
Stopped by the blocker. Works it across to Chaput. Nice pass. Bennett's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a shot off the crossbar. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick pass across to Tkachuk. Tkachuk's got it across the line. Miller's taking it from his own end. Passes it over to Miller. With possession along the wall. And now it's over to Corrali. Big time stop. Gets a blocker on it.
Well-positioned save, and he has the rebound over in the corner.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quick pass to Pasternak. Takes the pass. Blocker save.
Nobody wants to take a step back here. One team makes a hit, it seems like the other team's got to answer right away. It's been like that all game long.
The Bruins have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. And that's blocked away. Scores! Now it's a 2-goal game.
Well, now they've got something to build on here. They feel now, I'm sure, like they're in the game, because when you're down 3, it seems forever away. Goalie just can't keep up with this. He's close to the net, but he's still able to have enough room to beat the goaltender.
Boston's still got to find 2 more goals, but they at least have one back.
That gives them a little bit of hope, and the bench seems to have come alive a little bit.
Soderberg's won the draw. Puck grab by Osterley. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Now a quick pass to Krislick. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Throws it in. Tries to feed it over to Krejci. Miller's got it in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Nordstrom. Denied by the goaltender. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Nice work in there after the first stop. He's got to find the puck to save the second.
Quick feed to DeBrusk. DeBrusk swooping in on the attack. Receives the pass. Moves it to DeBrusk. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Miller's got it against the boards. Back at the point, they set it up. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Handles the puck. Smart heads up, play to neutralize the threat. Sends it over to Hinostroza. Sends the pass over. Pass right on the doorstep. Oh, and he misses an opportunity there.
Looking to be too perfect. Get it on the net. You've got a better chance to squeak one through the goaltender than if you miss it outside the net.
Dvorak's got it into offensive territory. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Puck picked up by Dvorak. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Through center along the wing. Slides the puck over. That's intercepted. Great positioning by the defender. Moves it quickly over to McAvoy. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside. All right, Ray. Is he thinking about it now?
Oh, there's no way he's not. I had 9 of these, 9 hat tricks. And when you get the second one, it's really kind of the only thing you're thinking about.
Stepan's one possession. Taken by Ekman Larson. Hammers a shot, and he comes up with a big-time save on that. Tosses it on to Ritchie. And there's a lucky souvenir for someone in the crowd as the puck heads out of play. Boston's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Over the line they come. And he slides it quickly to Chychrun. Quick feed down low. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play.
I'm not so sure his coaches are going to love that. Too dangerous a play while you're ahead.
Tkachuk's moving it ahead. Here's an odd-man rush. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Quick pass to Marchand. Some great thievery in the open ice. Bennett's going to play it against the half wall. And now he moves it quickly to Chychrun. Moves right to the middle. Nearing the point. Handles the puck at the point. Great heads-up play by the defender. Carries it in. Here's a short pass to McAvoy. Arizona's got the puck along the wall. Puck goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off. Boston's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Coyotes gain possession along the wall. Big hit on the play.
He's not missed many of these. Every time he gets the puck, they seem to target him, and he's not been able to elude anybody.
Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Takes the feed from the left side. Directs it on over to Grabner. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Passes over to Carlo. Carlo's got it on the offensive end. Arizona's got control of it now from their own end. Grabner's got the puck. Back to the blue line. Big hit. Snaps one from the slot. Denied by the blocker.
Yeah, it's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Quick feed to Borowiecki. And now it's grabbed by Dvorak. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Arizona's gained possession along the boards. With authority. Puck scooped up by Hinostroza. And he slides it quickly to Grabner. Moves it around along the half wall. And now he moves it to Dvorak. Pass back to the point. He scores!
3 goals. The hat trick's in the bag. Here come the Hats. What a great feeling as this place is jumping. He didn't have much room up over the glove, but as soon as the goalie dropped into the butterfly, there was enough for him to put it into the top bin.
Well, they're finally getting the hats off the ice. Did you ever keep any of these for you?
No, I looked at them. Some of them were awesome. Others looked like they'd been worn a long time.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Miller. Up along the wing. Here they come on the attack. Boston's looking to break out of their own end.
1 second.
Puts it on net. He scores! On the rebound, lights the lamp for the goal.
That's poor defending. He gets chasing the puck here, and eventually he's so far out of position he can't get back to the slot to cover the dangerous area.
The Bruins have got one back here now in the third.
They're really going to have to push. You're going to run out of time here in the last period.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Off the left wing and into center. On the attack along the boards. Takes a slap shot from the point. Oh, what a stop. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. And he passes it up ahead to Stepan. Slides the puck near the front of the net. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Lets it go. Stopped by the goaltender. Boston's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Richardson. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And it's a quick pass to Chaput. Dumps it in. Boston's got the puck behind the net. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Referee signaling delayed penalty. Looks like hooking will be the call. And let's see what the call is. McAvoy's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Well, when you stop your feet, you're almost advertising to the official to keep looking. There's the hook.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
I love to see when the power play looks sharp. Both teams have been successful tonight. It's been good puck movement, it's been lots of shots and lots of traffic, and they've been rewarded.
Good hit on the play. Boston's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Arizona's got it from behind the net. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Now, once the second one goes in, whether you're a scorer or not, you start thinking about, hey, maybe I could get a hat trick. He's never had one.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Hinostroza's carrying it ahead. Moves the puck. Makes his presence known on the ice. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
I need to take another look at that. I thought there was room to get by. Clearly, I was wrong. I'm glad I don't have to take the hit he just took.
Boston's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Grabs the puck in the slot. Knocked off the puck. I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, you know, I won't complain. The Bruins still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Big time stop there. Slides the puck across to Miller. Great stick work with the steal. Boston's got the puck shorthanded. Carries it across the line. Moves it quickly over to Nordstrom. Great hit on the play. Puck grab by Soderberg. Borowiecki's gaining momentum. Takes the feed. And that's picked off. Along the half wall with the puck. Knocked away. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Across the point. A chance in front. And that one's broken up. Now a quick pass to Dvorak. Oh, what a stop. Lets the wrister go. Another stop by the goaltender.
Halak's right on top of that chance. Grade A spot, grade A save.
Sends the pass down low. Denied by the goaltender.
Oh, that's a good look from the guys in the truck there. Look how he lines them up, times it perfectly, and throws his shoulder right through him.
Boston's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. From one point man to another.
Whoa.
He scores! Another shorthanded marker. You don't see that often.
No, they're not a very passive group killing penalties, are they? That's a couple of times where they've just taken advantage of a mistake and raced up the ice. The defensive team can't get control of the puck off this faceoff. It ends up into the shooter's hands, and he beats the goaltender.
Boston's got one back here,
Yes.
Ray. How big is that?
Well, it does a lot, James. It changes your mindset, it changes the way you approach this, and you don't have to be reckless trying to get just one goal.
Number 52, Sean Burrell.
Arizona's got a hold of it against the wall.
Brandon Carlo, and by number
Takes it across the blue line. Looks to set up at the point now. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. That's probably not what they were planning on the power play. They serve up a shorthanded goal with the special teams unit, but now both teams back to even strength.
Well, that doesn't go according to plan. The power play's done, and they've given up a shorty. Those are always deflating.
Shuts them down. Whistle blown as that's redirected into the crowd.
It's been a great night for him. He's got 2 goals already, but you know he'd love to pull a hat trick out of him. See if he can get a 3rd one.
Is the 3rd the easiest or the hardest?
Oh, it's the hardest for sure. Who knows if you're going to get another chance in a game.
Stopped by the goaltender. Boston's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this 3rd period. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. That's a solid check on the play. Slides the puck to Chikrin. Ekman Larsson's got it across the line. And here's the pass to Marchand. Quick pass to Krejci. That's off a stick. Takes the feed.
Now, the best defense is to play some offense as well. This is a smart play. With the lead, he dumps it into the corner. Now he can forecheck a little bit, try to kill some clock.
Puck fired in deep, and they'll go for a change. Slides the puck ahead to Krejci. Krug's picking up steam. Tries to get it to Krug. Fires it into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. Tkachuk swooping in on the attack. Shot and makes the save.
That's going to rattle your molars around there. That is an enormous hit that he took.
Here in the late going to the frame. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Over the line they come. Sends a pass over. Hammers the shot. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Quick feed to Carlo. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. From the boards, he takes that pass. From the slot, wrist shot, big time stop.
Dead center, excellent save.
Corrali's got it along the wing. The Coyotes gain possession in their own end. Carries it in. Here's a shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. Puck picked up by Grzelcyk. Nice pass. Nordstrom's got it in the offensive zone. And that one's broken up. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that one's broken up. Nordstrom's lugging the puck into the offensive zone. Quick shot. He scores! We are all evened up here late in the 3rd.
I can't imagine they thought this was even possible. They played so poorly early in the game. They've worked their way all the way back to tie the score.
The Bruins have essentially said to everybody, buckle up as they have evened things up.
You get into the last 5 minutes, it becomes a crapshoot in a tie game.
Pasternak's got it into offensive territory. Dumps it in. Here's a chance behind the net. On the wraparound. Misses wide of the net.
Gonna be disappointed. He's got a chance to be the hero late in the tie game.
With possession along the wall. Picks off the pass. Angles it over to Grzelcyk. Comes up with the steal. And we've got a 2-on-1. Too much congestion blocks the shot. With the stop. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quick feed down low. And now he angles it across to Lyubushkin. Into the offensive end now. Snaps it onto the net. Gets a stick on it to make the save. Takes the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Big time save with the blocker. Moves it to Soderberg. Coughs it up at center. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Osterley. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tkachuk. Moves it around along the half wall. Arizona's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Rocked them in the open ice. Here they are on the attack. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. And the officials stop the play. Let's see what the call is.
Well, the official's going to give him 2 minutes to think about that one. Yeah, you can argue for a few seconds, James, I guess, but you already know at this point you're going to sit down.
What an opportunity looming as they go back to work on the power play.
Well, here's an important man advantage, a critical point in the game, and they've been successful. They've had a really good run on the power play tonight.
Gets it out of his own end. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Handles the puck, and he slides it quickly to Marchand. Denies him on the play. And manages to clear the zone. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Snaps it on net. Nothing doing.
Hit the net. No chance to score if you don't get the puck on target.
There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Well, he's got 2. You think he can get 3? He's never had that in the game before.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Gets it out of his own end. Slides it diagonally to Marchand. Just a great defensive read there. Fresh set of skaters here as the man advantage continues to try to make something happen. Makes the save with the trapper. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. That's a textbook save by Fleury. Deep inside the defensive zone, trying to clear the puck. And mission accomplished, Ray.
Yeah, late in the game, it's defensive blue line, puck out, offensive blue line, puck in. Nothing turned over at those 2 spots.
Great reflexes, another save.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
Quick pass to Coyle. And now it's over to Corrali. Takes a wrist shot, stopped by the goaltender.
Going to take just one mistake now, and this game will probably be decided. It's not there. That's an outstanding save.
Richardson's won it in their own end. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. And they get it down.
Yeah, good communication. They talk to each other. They're in the right spot. They just clear it down the ice.
Regulation time comes to an end. That means we've got some overtime coming up.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off regular price with the presentation of your ticket stub.
We'll take a quick break. OT next. Arizona's penalty killers welcome that intermission, and they get things going on the right note, winning the draw. Turned aside with the glove by Halak.
Flashes the leather right in the slot on a difficult chance.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Arizona's got it, and they're on the attack. Works it across to Marchand. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Officials calling charging. You agree with the call?
I do, and in particular when a player goes that far to make the hit and doesn't really slow down, it becomes a dangerous play.
Boston's got a huge opportunity on this power play.
You're scrambling like heck to extend the game now. You're shorthanded, you've taken a penalty to put yourselves down, you take another one. You can't go below 3 skaters anyway.
The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Ritchie's got it against the boards. Here's a short pass to Ritchie. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Quick feed to Ritchie. Makes a save with the glove. A chance to get it out for the win. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. And he covers up the puck to get a whistle.
Well, that's about time and well needed. The defenders are on fumes. Oh, we're going to play on here. That's a great stop here in overtime. The game loosens up. The goalies have to be sharp.
Soderberg's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Stick save by the goaltender. Reaches out and pokes it away. And manages to clear the zone. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Slides it over with pace to Marchand. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Fleury's able to make the save, as we see here. This is a good scoring chance, but he's in good position.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Moves it to DeBrusque. He scores! It is over! They needed overtime, but they come up big in the extra frame.
Always an unbelievable feeling to score an overtime goal. You score and you feel that you've just ended it. It's so cool to do.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. We'll see you next time we drop the puck.